again, easy done. Wonderful tool.
What Charlie's going to show you how to put the trolley on the cable. More than likely, until you've seen it done many times, you won't be asked to do it at least by yourself. What I want you to do is to be able to see how this looks when it's set up right. Because you can set it, well, this one is easy to set up right. The other one is one easy to set up wrong. But that's okay.
The handholds, it's going to end up sitting like this. Handholds go in front. Okay, that's the big thing to remember is the handholds go in the front. You got handholds. This is going to hook to the Scout's belt or the zipper's belt. This is your safety line so that you don't lose your
all your hardware.
Yeah.
Now to do this, you have to be fairly limber because you're going to get in some really weird positions up there and putting a lot of stress on your safety line because you got to get both ends up there to put the trolley on the cable and not let it get away from you and run all the way down to the end. So you don't want to lose the trolley. That's your first mission. And everybody has their own little way of doing it. I don't particularly care how. I'll show you my way. Charlie shows you his way. You come up with your method of doing it. As long as it gets put up right, that's the issue.
Okay, I've got the trolley, and I've got my safety line hooked in up the top. It's not locked in, but I'm just something to hang on to it that I'm about to have to let go of.
Well, see what he's doing with his right leg? You ain't got 3 arms, so you're gonna have to hook that pole with your leg to keep yourself up there. You see those brown steps that he's sitting on? Those fold up out of the way if you don't need them. Some scouts will have to stand on those because they're not tall enough to be hooked into the harness without standing on them.
Okay, now what I just did was, again, I had my safety line in there so that this was open and I could get it over the cable. And then as quickly as I could, I put something else in here. Now this is locked down. It's not going to fall off now, but I can still get away from it. So I took this line and hooked it in here so I could hook my safety line in right. Now,
what's he doing there? He's flipping the carabiner over so that he screws down so he don't screw up. This zip line is a standing launch. You do not sit down to launch. Your instructions to the person are, once they are ready to go, you yell down to the people down there and you ask, is the zip line clear? They will tell you the zip line is clear if there is nobody within 6 feet of either side of the zip cable on the ground. They have to be at least 6 feet on either side of the cable. Once he gets to clear the zip, he lets this person go. That person steps off of the platform. They pull down on the handhold and step off of the platform. If they jump off the platform, you get a whiplash in the cable and you accelerate the wear, and it sounds like if you ever got whiplash going in a fishing line, you can tell it's a bad run from the start because the trolley doesn't sound right. Move, step off, don't jump. If you pull your hands down, that takes some of the slack out of the cable and you get a good smooth ride. You can flip upside down, do whatever you want. You're going to let Ralph zip?
well, yeah, at least hook it in.
Okay.
If he wants to zip down, he can. Only if somebody wants to bury up there again.
He may get down there and not be able to get off.
While he's coming, this is our rescue bag, and we're going to talk about that more, but people up here are gonna have this little bag. We got 2 of them.
We always
bag
have two.
itself-
We always have 2 instructors in the course.
Yeah, the bag itself will be down on the ground. Because the bag needs to be able to go where the person needs to be rescued, and you've got somebody on the ground whose responsibility is to take care of the bag. So, if you need to do a rescue, but you're going to have to lower them down, you take your bag, flip this side into you, and just drop the other side down. And all it is cord in here. The person on the ground is going to clip this side into the bag and pull it up. That way you don't have to carry this bag all over the place.
Because it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy and you don't want to fight this while you're going from element to element. And then we'll show you in a few minutes how to work the bag too.